All right, we're live. Hey, everybody. This is Frank from PulseWaveTrading.com, and I'm live with my main man, Dex, but we also have an extremely special guest today, and Dex is going to introduce him, but I will say this. Those of you who are part of PulseWave Trading, especially if you're in the pro room, you know this guy, and you're about to see the legend face to face. So I'll hand it over to Dex, and he'll introduce our new friend for us. So, hey, Dex, how you doing, man?
Yo, what up, peoples? Yep, and instead of doing our regular end-of-day post-wave report, we figured we bring the people something special, a special treat tonight. We will get into what happened in the markets today, but we got a special treat for you, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only HK trader, my main man, other than Frank, my man William, all the way from Hong Kong, China. Yeah. He has been with me for over a decade, man. He's been with me a long time. He goes all the way back to the days of the Black Ops trading room. He is a real gentleman, a good friend, a humble guy. He knows the PulseWave system in and out like the back of his hand, and he is also a professional trader. And he's gonna kick off things tonight, talking to us about some things he's been looking at. What's up, William? Welcome aboard.
Well, the Dow is down almost 1,000 points. The US dollar is rallying. So every class of the assets being, really being knocked off. As you guys know, I'm a diehard precious metals traders. I'm invest in those two assets, cryptos and precious metals. So today's smashing is well expected. It's gold near 1800s, silver break the most, the support 25.56. So short term wise, you're gonna see some turbulence before things being rebounded. But on the good side, I think it's good to scale in a bit, whether it be the gold miner stocks, silver miner stocks, and or if you want to buy physical, that's also a great time. Everything happens because the dollar index near 93. So Uncle Powell is doing his thing. So everyone's okay. So
Uncle Powell, I like that. Uncle Powell.
I follow the fake one on Twitter, and he's just hilarious, just saying all kinds of crazy stuff all day. The fake one is almost crazy as the real ones. But
so he's the one calling the shot. So sure. I mean, certain asset long term wise, it's gonna help you, but they're all being smashed. That's all it is.
Yeah, it was a brutal day in cryptos today. In fact, one that I know is near and dear to your heart, Will, is Theta. This is the Theta chart. Dex looked at this a couple days ago and said, yeah, it's bearish. So Dex, you're a genius analysis again. That was 2-3 days ago, and here we are. So Will, you have any thoughts about Theta, what's going on with it? I mean, if you're stacking it, it's quite an opportunity. I have some ludicrously low buy orders on Theta with just like fantasy orders, like
great for you. This thing can go all the way down to $1.50 to $2 right now, because as you enter the bear market, they start at $1 or $2. Even year to date, people still making money, but I'm sure a lot of people chasing it at 10 to 15.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, I've been accumulating it for a while, and I certainly have some tokens that were bought way up there, because I just dollar cost average in because I'm trying to get.
Oh yes. I mean, this thing long term wise can go back to 15 to 20. If you look at the market caps of Theta, but it just right now, the markets, the US dollars is rallying, so I mean everything get crushed.
Yeah. Sorry. Interesting thing, the sort of rabid Theta Twitter community losing their minds. Apparently, Binance has been contributing to this because they have huge Theta wallets, and they've been unloading their T-Fuel, they've been moving it from their, I guess, cold, if I understand what I was seeing, moving it from their cold storage to their hot wallets and selling it. And so T-Fuel and everything. But I mean, it's hard to blame them for these kinds of prices. There's a lot of things that are getting hit this hard, but it does seem like they're unloading. But my thinking is this: I mean, people aren't holding theta for $15 theta; they're holding it for $88 theta, and all these numbers that people have thrown out of really high numbers that are coming. So, I doubt anybody was already living off of, or very few people were already living off of their theta nodes and their T-fuel staking and stuff like that. So, oh, look at this. We got some love right here.
All right. That's what's
all
up.
right.
I never get those. Thanks, man.
Wow.
But anyway, back to you, Will. Any thoughts about that, of what we'll see once it breaks out of the bear market for theta? What are your expectations for, say, next year?
I would say it would go back to 10. It just takes time, and it all depends on Bitcoins. I think if Bitcoins and ETH can run it back up, start that mini bull markets, the altcoins will be fine.
Yeah. There's no hope for most of these altcoins while Bitcoin is doing this. I mean, what do you say?
Like the old saying goes, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Some of us are drunk already. No, I'm just kidding. But
I don't think it's gonna be a long time, man. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I keep it a buck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Theta right now is in what we call a mature, well-developed bear market with extreme selling pressure and bearish momentum behind it. What that means is we don't know how much lower the price could end up going before it starts to get a technical bounce. Right. That's how bearish the market is. There's blood in the streets at this point. And I don't know if, this is going to come to an end anytime soon. People need to be prepared for that, and they need to understand that. When we do these end of day reports with people, we're trying to point out, where the market is and what it's doing. And I even show people in the algo charts what's happening. This is a very sophisticated market. This market has fallen from a very parabolic high. If you look at the chart you have on your screen right now, that was a parabolic move. All right. And so it's only fair to get some type of a corrective pullback, which is what you're getting here. The problem, though, is that this pullback is not stopping. Pullbacks are called pullbacks for a reason, because it's the place. Yeah, this is William Hong, everybody who doesn't know. HK Trader, i.e. William Hong. Yep. This is my man, my ace boon coon right here. Also, one of our moderators in the room as well. One of our triple OGs.
Triple OG.
This market has been falling for quite some time. Normally in a pullback, right? A pullback is usually just a spot on a chart where the market is going to pull back to like some type of weekly support. And then you get a technical bounce from that. Sometimes weekly supports can equal certain moving averages or what have you.
Right.
But in a correction is a more severe, prolonged market dynamic, in that the downward slope is going to be more pronounced, and it's going to last for a much longer period of time and end up being more severe, including total trend reversal. So if you take a look at the chart here, we've pretty much given back the entire move of the parabolic breakout. The entire move is in jeopardy of being given back. We've already passed the 61.8 to 62% retracement on the Fibonacci levels. Now we're headed to almost 100%. What say you, William? Hot potato.
Well, it's destiny go back to the area of 1 to 2 right now. I mean, if you look at it on a long-term aspect to it. So, I mean, well, again, you have to scale in bit by bit. just cannot pick the bottom.
It'd be a lot cheaper to get a Guardian node now. It was 10 grand a few weeks ago. So,
well, I'll give everybody a little secret, and I've said this, the last couple videos.
Kyle,
if you want to know when you should buy any security, whether it be Theta or the NASDAQ futures or the euro dollar on the forex, I don't care what the market is. If you want to know exactly when you should buy, exactly at what specific price should you start accumulating a security, you need to look at the weekly buy trigger on your dashboard. The weekly buy trigger. That tells you longer outlook term people, buy and hold people, when to start accumulating securities. It doesn't matter if you're buying a pullback, a correction, or a parabolic breakout. The system will tell you when you need to start accumulating. It will also discipline you on when you should start taking money off the table. How do you know when to take money off the table? Because you're going to see the recommended stop get violated. That's number one. And or you will see the weekly sell trigger get violated. If the weekly sell trigger gets violated, that's it. That's your last chance to liquidate long positions and get into cash or start shorting the market. That's how I designed the system. It's just that simple. It's so easy. Even a caveman could do it.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty violated right now. So I'll give you a second to laugh. This is, by the way, speaking of the reports, guys, this is a special week. It's free price trigger trade week. And we've got, usually we do one or two, maybe we do Bitcoin, but we put 4 of them on here. So this is actually the free report. It's a little askew on the page, which has the web guy I'm upset about, but all the info's there. So yeah, this time we went all in on the free report. We've got BTC USD, we've got DOT USD, Theta USD, and we're supposed to have ADA BTC, which, well, let me see. Oh, second page. We do. We have ADA. Okay, cool. You had 2 Bitcoins. That's cool. You had two different Bitcoin reports, the Bybit one and the regular one.
Yep.
So we've got those reports plus ADA, and all of that's free this week. So you'll get this every night. It gives you your buy trigger, your sell trigger, your rally crash alert, trend momentum, and so on, as well as these numbers that Dex is talking about, like the weekly sell support. That's not a number that you would use very often, but as Dex is pointing out, could be very useful in a market like this, especially if you're looking to.
Once we get Kramerica on, he can explain it to you. He trades exclusively off the weeklies.
Really? I didn't realize that.
Yes.
He was this close to coming on tonight, everybody. We're getting all the legends from
no, he's smart. He's very smart about it, because if you use the weekly, that means he's looking at the big picture, right, instead of jumping in every day on a daily basis.
Right.
For those who want to get a chuck, of that, profits, you have to do the swing trading. You have to look at those weekly, setup.
And for those that don't know, Kramerica is also one of our moderators at PulseWave Trading. Him and William are our triple OGs, our old timers, our experts with knowing how to use the system.
Yep.
And I have to tell you guys, man, there's other people also doing it. Maybe one of these days we can get the young guy on who does the options.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that guy. I was thinking about having him too. Yeah.
Yeah, him and I was talking earlier today, man. I'm telling you, man, people just don't get it. They don't understand just the tool that is being put before them.
Yep.
You need to take advantage of it, man, while it's still here.
And some different ways that it's working as well. There's different ways that people are using it. Kyle's right in there with me on his Theta orders. My orders are so low, you're starting to say, do I even want it anymore?
Wow.
You're covering with the post.
Totally want it.
You're covering with the post. So what you're doing is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally. So
yeah, you're gonna be all right with it. It's just that you got to be patient.
And then, as a powerful member of Crypto Media, I can pump it later, so everything will be fine. So
bingo, exactly.
There you go.
Hey, any other charts you guys want to look at? We got a request for LTC. Let me pull that up, and I'll let you guys tear into it. So I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of deja vu charts. This is the daily. This is Litecoin against the dollar. If you want me to zoom in on it.
Man, Litecoin is even nastier than the theta. Look, it's giving back all of it and has changed trend.
Yeah, wow.
That's scary.
Look at that. Yeah.
No, I think people should give a call to Charlie Lee. You know, they're going to be saying, how come, you know, the other coins are, you know, still stacking, you know, still holding the support. And while this one is just in a full-blown bear market patterns already. It's almost done.
Maybe he had more to sell that he didn't tell us about last time. Maybe that's
yeah.
Nice.
His mom's wallet or something, you know. But all right. Oh, then we had Very. Let me see if I have Very. I don't even know if I have a chart for that. Dex, you have that in the system. Is that something you would mind pulling up?
I'm trying to think. I think the chart may be broken after they destroyed it. Let me just look and try. I'm gonna try to do it for you real quick.
Tell you what, we could always.
And then if I can do it, then I'll show my thing on it. Let me see here. Veritasium. All right, here we go. Let's see what the chart looks like. Oh, looks like we got it.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it looks like I can hook you up with that Very.
All right, go ahead. I
won't be able to make sense of it, but I can show it to you. All right, this is how funky the Veritasium chart looks like. And here you go. It looks crazy. Don't blame me for it. Don't shoot the messenger. That's a very This is it, you guys. I don't know what's going on with it. I didn't even know there was really still technically a market for it, but this is the exchange data I'm getting going all the way back. It's not doing too much. Looks like it's about it closed at $17 earlier today. You know, USD. So
really, it's still trading that high. There's some interesting things going on with Reggie, though. You know, he's saying that he basically has the patents that DeFi runs on now, that he owns those patents, and so
here's your weekly.
That guy is not going quietly into the night.
Well, he's been deliberately being taken down. So
yeah, he has. We went up to 45. You know, this is on the weekly, and then now you can see where we are. We're kind of like just trading inside the weekly bar of February the 26th. And the market really hasn't gone anywhere since February on Veritasium. So there you go. Yep, I was able to get it for you. There you have it.
Good man.
Nothing to see there.
I can't. I think I'm going to go to CoinMarketCap. We got a request from our man Kyle for R pirate coin. I think that's one of my favorite symbols of all time is R.
R. I don't think we've ever had that on the.
I'm doing it wrong. I always do that. I do. Maybe I can get it over here then. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there.
Yeah, don't have everything.
Pirate chain. Yeah, this is interesting. It's showing on KuCoin. I didn't know they had it.
Really?
That must be new. That must be a new listing.
Yeah, but so they probably just added it.
Yeah, that's got to be a new listing. And the reason I know is because I had to join some stupid exchange to get. You know, so you know, you want some coin, you got to go get some new thing.
No, they purposely make you do that.
Yeah. So this is the R chart.
I don't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dex. Here you go. Here you go. Not a ton of data. This is
so yeah, that looks like some kind of new thing.
Yeah,
it hasn't even matured yet, so it's not too much to say. I mean, it's in a down channel.
There may be a better chart. Let me see if there's a better.
It's like it's in a bear market. I mean, if that's all the data you got. That's all we got to go on.
No, that's not.
Yeah, it's not enough data for me to even put it in the dashboard.
Yeah, no. This is the Bitcoin version. Funny looking pointer. Let's see. Very short.
But just grin and bear for now, though, for most of these coins.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, really, they're like in very mature bear market scenarios right now. Yeah. And I could even begin to tell you when that is going to end anytime soon. It's just not. Unfortunately, it's just not going to end anytime soon.
All right. You guys got any closing thoughts, insights, wishes, dreams?
Yeah, Ethereum. Ethereum has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. You're going to want to check that on your dashboard, and so does DOT. Both Ethereum and DOT have primary crash alert sell signals for tonight into tomorrow's trading. You'd be well to pay attention to that one. I look at it. I always look for those first. I also have a primary crash alert sell signal on soybean futures. So that's another interesting one. And that's it as far as primary alerts. Everything else across the board, you guys, with few exceptions, are in what we call mature bear markets with accelerated downtrend momentum readings. I mean, you have to really do the knowledge that you cannot ignore those things, ladies and gentlemen. To give you just a heads up of what I'm talking about, Bitcoin is locked into that negative momentum. But as far as like heavy selling pressure, EOS is under heavy selling pressure. Theta, XRP, Ripple, Australian dollar, Euro, yen, the British pound, Japanese yen, the Dow futures, Bitcoin futures, E-mini S&P 500 futures, and let's see, NASDAQ 100 futures, and also crude oil and the Russell futures and silver futures. All of those I just named are under massive selling pressure right now. Like mad sell orders are coming in across the board on those. The ones that are in a bear markets, though, that means those are even stronger to the downside. So anything on the dashboard with a trend momentum reading of 3 is in a well-defined bear market. And if you see a negative 99 on it, that means it's locked in, man. It's dropping. I was thinking about doing an update to the reports. Since we're live, you guys can let me know what you think in the trading room and also in the live chat. Okay. Let me know if you're for it. I was thinking about adding an additional indicator under the positive and negative momentum columns to let you know if there's extra sell orders pending to be executed in these markets.
That's sick.
Yeah. It would just be a reading of 888 because we already have 999 and 777. This would be a 888. It means that you have more sell orders than buy orders, and it's well positioned. In other words, if you're long or thinking about buying, get out of the way. So if you want me to add that, let me know, and I'll do it. It's just a click of a button. It's not a problem.
I like it.
I can do it. Yeah. I got the idea when you asked me to do something for the buy and hold long-term people.
Oh,
so
right. Yeah.
That's where I got the idea from.
That's very cool.
Yeah, slick.
Kyle likes it.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, give us a thumbs up. Yes, thanks, IT. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Also, we have our second channel. I believe the link is in the description for that. I think Jen's been putting that in, the Executive Cat Trader. So like and subscribe our new channel, which is PulseWave Crypto. So we would appreciate that. Anything to add, Will? It's been great to have you. Thanks so much. You've really added a lot. It's great to have your voice on here,
right.
face on here.
Well, next week, Uncle Pao, will make his speech. So short-term wise, there's some turbulence, but I'm expecting a bounce, sort of. All right.
Didn't he just finish speaking though, just a day or two ago? He's talking again. Does he ever shut up?
FOMC is next week. So
come on, it seems like we have an FOMC every week, man.
It feels like that. Yeah, they're always doing something.
Every time it opens his mouth, it just makes the people in the market go, "I don't know what to do." Seriously, dude, because of him, I've seen days where the market literally doesn't move. It's almost the identical closing price back to back, and it makes it hard for my end of day report because I have nothing to talk about because the market has literally done nothing because they're waiting to see what he's going to say out of his mouth. I don't know, man. We are coming up on July 31st. I told everybody to write that date down. July 31st. July 31st, historically going back to the year of 2012, was a official market topping moment.
Interesting.
All right. And and the stock indices, it marked the bottom. So July 31st, 2012 marked a bottoming process in the stock market, and it rallied 30 days later.
Wow.
So just saying, I don't know if we're going to repeat 2012 cycle or if it's going to be the inverse of the 2012 cycle. It seems that we've already got a head start. July 31st is also important and significant, ladies and gentlemen, because it marks the beginning, or should I say the end of the summer cycle, and it starts off the fall cycle in like your live cattle, feeder cattle, soybeans. Normally in August is when those markets will top out and roll over heavy. So we'll see if the seasonal tendencies hold or not. It's more so in the meat, like feeder cattle and live cattle futures. Okay. So these things do tend to spend over into other markets. They could spill over. So,
excellent.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. Great show. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. And oh my God, we didn't even talk about it. We're on sale. We're on sale, people. It's free trade week. We've got 4 free price triggers. That's totally for free. If you go over to pulsewavetrading.com, click on pricing. But here's something else. You can't see it here, but this is on sale. $100 off. The coupon code, this is only for PulseWave Pro, and it's $100 off forever, for the life of your subscription, until we like throw it away or change it away, forever, till it's not there anymore. $100 off your subscription. The coupon code is bullish, because I'm the perma bull.
Unlike the Dow that dropped almost 1,000 points today, that was not very bullish.
You can always be bullish when you have the crypto fantasies that I have in my heart. Okay?
No, we got a question.
Matter.
It says, let me see. Hold on. It says, Dex, do you have any other channel where you discuss non-financial topics? You know, I've been getting that question. Like, when are you going to start covering topics again, like your morning report? We miss your morning report. Because I've been in the lab so heavy, I haven't been able to do that. But I have been getting a lot of requests to bring that beat back. What do you guys think, William and Frank? What do you think about that? I'll
let William go first.
Well, we can set something up for that. I mean, if it's feasible.
Should I? Is it? I mean, I've been getting a lot of requests for it. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, I don't know.
You know what would be cool? I would like to. I would, just thinking out loud, I would like to break you on to somewhere where you could say whatever you want without having to worry about YouTube at all. That might be
like
Rumble,
like BitChute.
Well, yeah, fine, but I don't know. Something like Rumble where people are starting to congregate. That might be fun. And it's a good platform. So yeah, maybe something like that. Or yes, either way, I'd like to see it on YouTube or anywhere. It'd be great.
All right. Well, I guess I'll have to give the people what the people want.
Yeah, man. It's coming. It's coming back. All right.
It is.
Gorilla's in for it. Gotta have it. Please, love your take on many topics. Indeed. All right.
We gotta have William back more.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, William, we're gonna be bothering you a lot to come on, man, because it's great to have you.
Really appreciate for all you guys.
We look forward to your insight, my brother.
And it's the morning for you, right?
Yeah, right now. Yes, correct.
Wow. Yeah, it's the reverse of us. So I
have the edge right now today.
Excellent.
Oh, he's already in the future. Tell us what's going to happen, William. What's going to happen? We're talking to William in the future. He is literally in the future. Right now, it is July the 19th. He is already in July the 20th.
July the 20th.
In the future.
Is Biden still alive? Is he still hanging on?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, is Harris president? Did she get it after all? Did she get it? Did you guys see that story that I got to end the show, but one last thing just for a laugh. You had those Democrats from Texas flew up to Washington to create a stink, and she hung out with them, and they're like dropping like flies with COVID. They're getting it. They're not dying. Thank God. But
no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, no. So all these Democrats flew up from Texas to try to block the Texas voting bill that they were working on. And of course, they met with Harris and all kinds of people for photo ops to save America from the evil voting bill. And turns out of those 20 Democrats, a whole bunch of them just tested positive for COVID after their meet and greet with our lovely vice president. So our lovely vice president, instead of going into quarantine and all of this stuff, just completely, her office has got to be the worst political office of all time in terms of just managing the propaganda. Her office says, no big deal. She didn't really interact with any of them. I mean, it was a meet. She interacted with every one of them, I'm sure. And then we got this funny thing where they said, no big deal. No need to even get tested because she didn't come in close contact. Oh, by the way, she has a routine checkup at Walter Reed today, and they took her to the hospital. This is
so she's a carrier.
Yeah, probably. Who knows? It sure looks suspicious that she ran off to Walter Reed after telling the press no need to test because she didn't even touch anybody.
And these were people who were against her bill.
No. These were Texas Democrats.
Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, these were Texas Democrats who were trying to thwart a bill in Texas, who played a stunt, got on a plane, and then they have that picture of those brilliant people sitting on the plane, none of them wearing masks, which is fine.
Yeah, none of them, exactly.
But if I were on the plane, I would be wearing a mask, and then they get COVID. So, poor kids. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. PulseWaveTrading.com. Coupon code BULLISH to get 100 off forever. $99 for Pro. That's insane. We're insane. We lost our minds. Thanks, everybody. Theme music. We're out.
Peace.
That's the old theme music. Never mind. I hit the wrong button. Bye, everybody.